Here in Massachusetts, temperature 32 degrees. It's been snowing all morning, though you don't see an accumulation out there on the field. And in fact, the forecast indicates that the snow will eventually stop. It is actually really comfortable right now here in Foxborough.
It's fantastic. I love it. I hope the snow doesn't stop. We've got what I call snow globe snow right now. It's just kind of in that view of vision, but it doesn't stick on the ground. And boy, does it make for some good football weather.
New England is 11-2. If they win out, it would be the largest win improvement from one year to the next in NFL history. They were 4-13 a year ago. Buffalo enters action at 9-4. Wild come-from-behind win over Cincinnati last week. 10-point fourth-quarter deficit, won the game 39-34. Prater's going to kick it off for Buffalo, and Kyle Williams along with Dearness Johnson are the deep men for New England. The Bills have owned the division. 5 straight AFC East titles. The Patriots with a win would put an end to that streak here today.
What more could you want? December football, snow in the air, division rivals.
No mustache for Mike Vrabel.
Oh, no.
That's gone. Had it for November, now clean in December.
Should play a big factor in the game.
Is that on our keys or not? Here we go. Buffalo and New England. Week 15. What a season he's put together. There's a confidence and also just the way he connects with his teammates. You feel that chemistry throughout the roster.
You do. You feel it throughout his teammates, but you also feel it on the field. You see that completion percentage, #1 in the NFL. He continues to get better in this Josh McDaniels offense, and he told us yesterday, just get that first down. Settle in and get the whole offense settled down.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today. Allstate, you're in good hands. And by the Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Gillette Stadium rocking early after an 8-play, 73-yard drive by the Patriots to take a 7-0 lead over the Buffalo Bills. With the tackle. Well, what this Buffalo team has done with Josh Allen at the helm in December, in January, in the regular season, it's been extraordinary.
It's incredible what he does. And I mean, you even look at last week in the snow against Cincinnati. He had his highest passer rating of the entire season. He just seems to get better when it gets colder and messier.
Lead. Before today's game, the Patriots held a moment of silence to remember the victims of the tragic shootings yesterday at Brown University in nearby Providence, as well as Bondi Beach in Australia this morning. We join the entire NFL community in keeping them and their loved ones in our thoughts. Patriots lead 7-0. They're coming off a bye. Mike Vrabel went 6-0 with Tennessee as the head coach, coming off the bye week.
Yeah, it's a very late bye week to have as well in the season. Obviously, a 10-game win streak never hurts, but this late in the season, you get some fresh legs. You get a chance to self-scout and take a look at your own offense and defense to see if there's any tendencies or things to pick up on. But I would imagine he saw a lot of things that he was very pleased with during that bye week.
Yeah, Vrabel said, he just told everybody, hey, get away, catch your breath. It's about having a good feel for what your team needs in that particular week. Be flexible, adapt if necessary. NFL Today update. Let's go to New York and Adam Shine.
Ian, JJ, the Chiefs strike first. 12-yard rushing touchdown here from Patrick Mahomes. It caps an 11-play, 68-yard opening drive. 7-0 Chiefs. Back to you.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, didn't know that. Foxborough incorporated in 1778. The amazing shots of today's game are provided by Nationwide. The 30-yard line. Can Buffalo get its offense in gear? Well, 11 straight AFC East titles for the New England Patriots. They had all the power. But then Buffalo, they got recharged. And the Bills won 5 straight AFC East titles, only to see New England kick the cord. And now it's a battle in the AFC East. Who's paying that electric bill? That seems to be in the middle of the property.
Seems like a very inefficient system. Like one plug for 2 houses.
Yeah, that's not right. Let's go to New York. NFL Today update. Adam Shine.
Hi, and JJ, Houston's a machine. It's all Texans in the JJ Watt Bowl. Woody Marks runs it in. But do you respect Wood? 17-0 Houston, back to you.
It's been Drake, May, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he has the designed run early, which has not been a part of their game much this year, but very successful there. Then he has the scrambles where he's able to escape, get downfield, and gain a big chunk of yards. And then another touchdown down in the red zone, taking it up through the middle. Nobody home. Drake May using his legs very successfully so far today.
That is the general sentiment right now in New England, and rightfully so.
And there's a lot of fan bases around the NFL saying, you weren't even gone that long.
That's true. I think most teams would take that amount of time away.
Yes.
Got called for it. So, yeah, what New England has done, plus 79 in the first half, that's 3rd in the NFL. They've built a lot of big leads, and then second half hasn't really been an issue. Exact opposite for Buffalo, JJ.
Yeah, and Mike Vrabel said Buffalo has no problem playing from behind, so we need to play all 4 quarters. And Sean McDermott in our meeting said, yes, we're comfortable playing from behind, but we sure as heck would prefer not to. Right now, 21-0. That is not where they want to be in the second quarter of this one, with -1 passing yards.
So they open.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Old Navy. And by Fresh Pet. Healthy food fresh from the fridge.
Slippery slope right now for Buffalo. This is a critical sequence, trailing 21-0. Some signs of life for the Buffalo offense. Got the much-needed touchdown. This is what the playoff picture looks like in the AFC. Denver and New England, both 11-2. Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, division leaders. And then the wild cards as of right now. Chargers, Buffalo, and Houston in the hunt. Indianapolis, and then Baltimore, Kansas City, Miami on the periphery. Only the top seed clinches a first-round bye. Football, the Patriots handling things consistently in the correct manner, and they've built a 24-7 lead at halftime over the Buffalo Bills. Crucial AFC East matchup, and so far New England doing all the right things, trying to bring this winning streak to 11 and trying to wrap up the division title. They've got the lead at the break thanks to 285 yards, including 177 on the ground for the Pats. Let's go down to Evan.
Coach, what's going to be required to hold off the Bills here in the second half?
We're going to have to continue to play the way that play to our identity, and we're going to have to finish, and it's not going to be easy. You know what I mean, Josh? And this team is not going away, and we know that. We knew that coming in.
Mike, thanks.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, Evan. End of the first half with New England in front. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal ever. 4 iPhone 17 Pros, all on them. But no getting it if you're naughty. You just ate. Don't worry, we know what list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always. Boundaries.
For a limited time, get 4 iPhone 17 Pros on us. No trade-in needed. Plus 4 lines for $25 a line.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in receiving touchdowns?
Getting ready for second half action here in Foxborough. Patriots lead 24-7. The total yards 285 to 76 in favor of the Pats. Ian Eagle, J.J. Watt, Evan Washburn down on the sidelines. It's a casual Sunday here at Gillette. J.J., New England's looked like a team that's won 10 in a row. They're playing with a certain confidence and conviction and having a blast while they're doing it.
And Drake May is playing like an MVP candidate.
Yes.
He's playing at an unbelievable level, showing everybody why he is firmly in that conversation, not only with his arm, but also with his legs, doing it in all facets and only getting better as the season goes on.
What has to change for Buffalo? That's the simple question.
They need to find a way to get Josh Allen loose. He hasn't been able to get out of that pocket at all. The Patriots doing a phenomenal job of containing him and using multiple different ways to do it. So they've got to find a way to unlock him and let him be Josh Allen.
Buffalo will have the football to start this second half. Got a touchdown late, but then the Patriots answer with a field goal before we hit the break. Patriots 11-2. Two-game lead in the division over the Bills. Borregales kicks it off. It's a deep one. Ray Davis is going to take it out of the end zone, 1.5 yards deep. Davis has the hole. Davis accelerating and caught from behind as he crossed the 45. That is a fantastic way to open up this second half. Craig Woodson makes the tackle. And for Chris Tabor and the special teams unit for Buffalo, that's a win, 59 yards.
Boy, is that a way to get your second half off to a good start for the Bills, who have been a second half team this year. Josh Allen has been clutch in the second half. That's a good spark to start it off.
Now, open up at the 44. Now what do you do with the field position?
Exactly. Patriots defense has been phenomenal, bottling him up. Let's see if they can do it again.
It's almost hard to believe. Josh Allen had just 35 passing yards in the first half. Handoff to Cook. And he slashes for a first down. 11-yard gain. At halftime, Evan Washburn caught up with Bills head man Sean McDermott.
Coach, what do you guys need to do to limit their run game?
Oh, we got to start playing better overalls in defense up front, but overalls in defense as well.
You've been a second half team all season long. What needs to happen to make that the case again here?
Well, we got to take this ball right here, have a good offensive drive, and then play complementary football and defense when we come back.
Sean, thanks.
Thank you.
Out across the 25-yard line. The NFL family is committed to advancing social justice by reducing barriers to opportunity. Our players inspire change every day, and in that spirit, the Inspire Change Changemaker Award honors community members who are driving this work forward. Learn more at NFL.com/Inspire Change. Before today's game, the Patriots honored Shahir Mustafa, president and CEO of Hopewell, as their changemaker. Hopewell provides social services across Massachusetts, such as foster care, family programs, adult services, educational support. On the field with Patriots owner Robert Kraft.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by K, the official partner of couples who love the game. Progressive, coverage you can count on. Progressive.com. And by Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Buffalo has been a strong second half team this season. New England hasn't had to be a strong second half team. They've built big leads in the first half throughout the 10-game winning streak. Allen sells the fake. Buying time. And now he'll just chuck it out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
In the first half, the Patriots did a phenomenal job keeping Josh Allen in, and they did it in a myriad of ways. They used a spy. They used some stunts and games up front with the defensive line to help close those gaps. And then they also used some pressure, some blitz schemes to get up into the pocket. Now, all that to say, on that last drive, Josh Allen did have 2 rushes for 23 yards. And his last 2 passes in this game have been touchdown passes before that previous incompletion.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. And by Burger King. At BK, have it your way. You rule.
Christmas right around the corner. It felt like a celebration here in the first half at Gillette. The way the Patriots were playing, the division seemed very much within grasp. And now the Patriots lead is 3. Buffalo.
Henderson, he's going the distance, and he's gone.
And this Gillette Stadium is rocking.
Allen faked the handoff, the roll and toss. Open man, Knox. Touchdown, Bills. It's a big one and a fun one today in Foxborough. 24-21. The Patriots on top of the Bills as we start this fourth quarter. Ian Eagle, J.J. Watt, Evan Washburn, Gene Steratore, the rest of our NFL on CBS crew. Producer Ken Mack, director Suzanne Smith. Fake the handoff. Allen steps up. Allen is going to run.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Best Buy. Imagine that. And by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Well, maybe one day there'll be a statue of Drake May. It would be moments like this that could help produce it. Saturday, 3 scoops of hoops, starting with the CBS Sports Classic featuring St. John's taking on Kentucky, followed by North Carolina and Ohio State. Later, Houston matching up with Arkansas. Inside College Basketball tips things off at noon on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
And you said it earlier, the Patriots have not trailed after the third quarter during their 10-game win streak. This is a perfect time for this offense to go out there and show people. Anybody who wants to say weak schedule, anybody who wants to say anything about them, these are the types of drives that they can show everyone.
PG.
Patriots 31, the Bills 28. New England trailed for a grand total of 14 seconds. New England's got the 2-game lead over Buffalo in the division. They're undefeated in the AFC East at 3-0. Bills have to win this game to stay in the hunt. And oh boy, Josh Allen is going through it along the sideline. Buffalo.
And Travion Henderson had 0 games over 60 scrimmage yards in weeks 1 through 7. He has got 142 yards today and his second touchdown run over 20 miles per hour today, hitting 21.25 miles per hour on that run. Bright, bright future for the young fella from Ohio State.
Back and forth we go. Buffalo now leads it over New England. Second half possessions, 4 touchdowns for the Bills. New England, a punt, an interception, a touchdown. It's now 5 straight touchdown drives for Buffalo. Just shy of the 35, 5-yard pickup.
And we talked about it. You study it all week. You see the second half numbers, and you say, surely, at some point that has to slow down, right? Well, today it has not. Knox touchdown. Cook touchdown. Knox touchdown. Cook touchdown. They just know what they're doing in the second half, and they do something at halftime in that locker room that makes them play completely different in the second half. Like you mentioned earlier, down 21-0 in the first half.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Geico. It feels good to Geico. And by Walmart Express Delivery. Get great gifts in as fast as an hour.
New England trailing Buffalo. A 120-game winning streak at home with a 17-plus point lead, led 21-0 today. Last time that they lost in that situation, 1978 against the Houston Oilers. Steve Grogan against Dan Pastorini. This is a first down. They get a first down, and it will be over. Remaining schedules, Buffalo will be at Cleveland, and then home for Philadelphia, home for the Jets. New England at Baltimore, at the Jets, and home for Miami. Sean McDermott's team has consistently found a way, and on a 3rd and 3, Buffalo is trying to ice it.
You've got James Cook, you can hand it to him. You have Josh Allen, who's dangerous with his legs, who can run some form of read play.
Coming up, game 2 of our doubleheader. A couple of interconference showdowns. Jordan Love and the Packers face Bo Nix and the Broncos, or Phillip Rivers. Yes, we're saying it in 2025, and the Colts square off with the Seahawks. You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Them sweat for that a little bit longer.
A sensational come-from-behind victory. The Patriots were trying to win the division here today. The Bills say, not so fast. Buffalo 35, New England 31. And the Bills are still in the hunt to win their 6th straight AFC East title. Patriots got off to such a fantastic start. Everything was clicking. Buffalo, we saw some signs of life at the end of the first half, and then the carryover was real into the second half. They were down 28-7 at the break. So New England maintains the 1-game lead over Buffalo at 11-3. But the Bills move closer. 35-31. The Bills rally on the road for the dub. The Buffalo Bills get it done in Foxborough. 35-31, the final score as they defeat the New England Patriots. For J.J. Watt, Evan Washburn, Gene Steratore, the rest of our NFL on CBS crew, Ian Eagle saying so long from New England. More NFL action.